Hey, welcome back to Kabsa. It's your boy Adil. What's happened was popping episode 222.
The look, my God, the look of loss.
I'm like, I forgot which episode it is. Got the homie TikTok behind me.
Yeah.
I got James right next to me.
Yo.
Number one is in the building.
I hate everything in myself.
Shout out to the tens and tens of listeners. Shout out to tens and tens of viewers. Thank you for being here. We appreciate y'all and so on and so forth. Subscribe, follow.
Ponder with
We're on
us.
Instagram. We're on YouTube. Yeah, okay, no mind. Anyway, you were saying, what is the one thing that I'm missing from the future? In terms of tech, you mean? Or in terms of lifestyle?
Lifestyle improvement or tech also.
Well, when you think about your lifestyle in the future, you don't think about the tech. You think about your lifestyle.
Are you talking about what we see as the future or what we thought
what we thought.
the future would be, which is today?
Yeah, what we envisioned.
Okay, should have phrased that question better,
Yeah,
but
no,
تفضل,
yeah,
أيوه.
you see, for example, drones. Did you think about
We've
drones as
established
being part of
words
the
are not
future?
a strong
Drones?
suit.
Drones.
Drones.
Yeah, I
Me
never
and
thought
Mrs.
drones would play this bigger role in what we do right now. Like you're using them for crops, you're using them for imaging desolate sites, you're using them for shows and entertainment.
Delivery.
Delivery. There you go. And that's one part of the future. I'm like, oh, that's actually a really cool thing that okay, I don't have flying hoverboards, but I have drones.
I think when we had, okay, first off, I want to say this. I'm getting a migraine. Number one, give me my glasses, please.
Oh,
Andrew.
Sah, we can see your
Yeah, I'm
lovely lashes.
I
now.
totally forgot, bro. My eyes is killing me right now.
All of the lights, you do.
All the lights.
All of the lights.
And
Throw,
my
throw.
eyes. Oh, thank you, my good servant.
That will be the first episode without like sunglasses.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll wear my
Looking-
sunglasses at night.
Looking dark.
Alhamdulillah, ya Sheikh, alhamdulillah.
You know, you
All
don't know
right,
that
okay.
song?
I don't know what this song is, and this is a very stupid
It's an 80s song.
podcast. I'm just letting
It's
you
an
know.
80s song.
Anyway, so we were saying, I think, and like from my perspective, like when in the 80s and 90s when we were growing up,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
Specifically the 90s,
Mm.
we didn't know what we needed, right? We just saw anything that was sci-fi or animation, we kind of thought, oh, this was going to happen, right?
Okay.
But we never knew what we needed. Then when the iPhone came out and changed the idea of what a phone is anymore, even though Nokia and Sony was doing a great battle before that came around. Cameras
that's a
were already
different
there, but it came with the applications and made everything totally different.
Motorola's you had. Yeah.
So then now we start looking at things that we already have and say, yo, how can we put this into a phone where it makes everything easier for us?
Mhm.
So if you tell me what I want from my phone, I can tell you, oh, we're just missing 1, 2, 3, 4. In terms of drones and tech, we've never had that.
Mm.
So this is all brand new. So we don't know what tech we will need in life. Until they bring out more things, we won't really know what we want. We can say, oh, we want robots that do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can say
Which you're getting.
Yeah, we can say that, but do we really need it though?
You don't think it's going to add the transformative
In
change
manufacturing,
in your
maybe.
life?
There's already robotic arm manufacturing in cars and everything.
I would think like menial jobs as well. Cleaning streets, that kind of thing.
That's something that we've been seeing in sci-fi for a while.
You're thinking of
from the 70s.
You're thinking of the mega Roomba for the streets.
Yeah, like I'm thinking like there's different ways that you can incorporate, automation basically. And,
Yeah, but that one coming into my life doesn't give me any value
True.
because it's already working properly right now.
okay.
So what is something that I would need in my everyday to make my life easier?
But I think the state of virtual assistants, I expected it to be way better by today.
Okay,
Like
go on. What do you-
Jarvis, like the bat computer kind of.
Like, isn't Siri
But-
pretty
but-
good? Is it
No,
Alexa?
no,
Is it-
no.
is it-
When I
wait,
ask for
what-
something and I can't search that on the
When
web,
he
nah,
wants,
dude.
what he wants is something that we're not even there yet for, which
Yeah.
is quantum computing.
Yes,
He wants someone to say do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it does everything for him.
Yeah, that's
Exactly.
different than quantum computing, though, right? Like we're
Quantum
talking.
computing was going to make it easy for the computer to understand what it builds for you.
I think
Yeah,
it
but-
requires.
But so
quantum
give
computing.
me an example of 1, 2, 3. Like, what you just said, yani, it kind of brings back the whole idea of Internet of Things with a virtual assistant, for example, that can, hey, listen, book me a spa session today at 3, and then make sure I have dinner at 9.
That's
you
Google
know?
Assistant right now.
Yeah, so
That's
exactly.
available.
So that's
Yeah,
something
that-
that,
that is-
integrates your calendar with your credit card, with your.
That's why he
different
said it-
searches online for
I
different
thought
services.
it would be better.
Yes,
That's
I
what
thought
he
it would
said.
be like. Yani, imagine you have a personal assistant and how you would talk to that personal assistant.
give him or her requests.
Yeah,
Okay.
and them telling you like, oh, there's someone is trying to call you here. Just tell them I'm busy right now. I'll talk to them.
Yeah, that's called, I think, in computing called fuzzy logic.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Fuzzy
it's
logic.
fuzzy logic, and basically it makes the distinction between a binary state, like it can actually accommodate multiple outcomes,
areas.
gray areas, and outcomes to certain requests.
Yeah, I think like the AI right now is kind of getting us closer to that, but I don't know when will it be practical. I guess is the right word.
You're asking
When
for.
will it be the norm?
I think what you're asking for isn't that difficult, is it?
It's not that difficult.
Yeah,
No.
so you're talking about a language model.
I thought he was talking about like Jarvis. Jarvis, like, yo, go build me something. And it shows you the best practice of how to put it all together.
Yeah, that would be.
That is something totally different than what you're asking.
Yeah,
right
you're
now.
asking for something that
What are
can
you
just
expecting from
accommodate
Jarvis?
your request and like a more advanced
like,
Siri.
did you watch the movie Her?
Yes.
I did not.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm expecting that without Al Kharfana.
Okay. I'll give a little bit of context for somebody who hasn't seen the movie.
The movie Her is where someone kind of like establishes a relationship with their virtual assistant and kind of fall in love and
And
whatnot. But
it's a virtual assistant that you can actually conversate with and have
Yeah.
conversations
It's
with.
Shamsi Jr. in the future.
Okay.
Yes, your
Because
son.
he's a brilliant scientist who was, going to
Yes, who
create
falls in love with things that don't exist.
life-changing pioneering technology.
Yes.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I want to take this somewhere. I just
no,
I just remembered I'm on the
don't,
podcast. And
no,
we can't take it there. There will be a lawsuit tomorrow.
Yeah, you can't. Okay, so again, I think like a Cortana kind of thing is
Yeah.
it's not that
Cortana's
far
trash,
off.
but yeah.
We're gonna talk about we're gonna name each and every sci-fi virtual assistant. But yeah,
The best one right now is Google Assistant.
true.
Which I was about to say already exists, and they had to scale it back because
Yeah, that's the
creepy.
issue, man. I really hate that
too
they did.
humany, basically, which was the complaint, right? Like the
Yeah.
fact that you can actually tell the difference between a person and the fact that you're talking to a computer,
If you set up your whole
which
house,
is a problem, I think.
I'm gonna use the term that this Egyptian real estate told me when I was looking at a house. He was, what did he say? He's like, البيت هذا 5G.
Nice. Nice.
تقني بيت تقني.
Exactly.
He
was
It's 5G.
was the bus حطردك before or after?
It was before, after, and during.
ممتاز.
Okay, that's how I know it's legit. If you have your whole house connected to the internet and your whole house is wireless, you can actually set up an intercom where it tells you you're getting a phone call from, and then try to read the name.
Yeah,
and
but
you can say cancel because you'll have speakers all over the house. You can do what you want.
is that feasible?
No, it's not.
It's not.
It's not practical.
It's not practical.
It is. Is it feasible? Depends on how much money you'd like to.
You're getting a
throw at
phone
these
call
things.
from big booty bitches. Shit, I got the kids here.
On all speakers.
Hang up.
See, that's gonna be a problem.
Plus
Let's say,
Lazima, yeah.
Yeah.
in terms of like automating your own household, I think this is very.
Call
doable.
me a caveman, but I don't
Caveman.
want. Thank you.
caveman.
Call me a caveman, but I don't.
Caveman.
Thank you. Can I continue the bit, please?
Go ahead.
Don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Line number 2. Go.
I don't want opening my door to require a firmware update.
Okay.
That seems like counterproductive. Like we have a system that works. افتح خلصنا. I don't want.
No, but do you want to touch metal?
No. It's
You know
Like-
why?
I'm saying glass.
Of course it's metal, bro. Of course it's metal. What are you talking about?
yeah,
What kind of house do you live in?
like I know a guy who has
Well, you know it.
like I know a guy who has like a fully integrated smart home and yo,
5G home.
that sounds like a hassle. Like if it's busted and you have to fix everything, like it's an ordeal.
Okay,
When the
so
internet
it's never
is
busted.
down.
It's never busted, first of all.
What do you mean it's never
Okay,
busted?
when you build something the right way, it doesn't bust, okay?
No, no.
What if the
Because
internet is down?
it's no, because it's a well-built integrated system that has backup
What
and
is
the internet?
redundancies.
no, okay. See, redundancies that happens in corporate.
Yes.
Doesn't happen in houses.
لا ما عليك سويه في
It's too
بيتنا.
expensive to put in a house.
Bro, حط لي سيرفر يسوي باك اب وريبوت.
That's not what-
That's not what a server does.
No.
That's not. Tech man.
That's not what a server does.
PC man.
خريج جامعة البترول.
I'm just saying, yani, there's ways around all of this.
No, but that's expensive though. You
Yes.
want it to be something that's affordable that you can just do on the go.
مو شوف كمان part of it and maybe my issue is I'm not going to trust any one company with all of it, right? Like if I'm right now I feel like we're at
Says the man who has an Apple phone, Apple laptop,
A MacBook
Apple,
Pro.
بس that's not
Can't
my
get a car without Apple Play.
بس ما مو يدخلني ويطلعني من البيت. No, I'm not putting that in the hands of Apple.
As a guy who wanted to install one on the front of his house when I had my apartment back in Sharjah, I found it pointless because I was like, what if the power goes out He's like, oh, that's why you always carry this key in case the power goes out. I was like, I'm already doing this.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, I'm trying to stop the key in my pocket.
How often does the power go out here, brother?
Allahu A'lam. But you don't want that time when it happens to be inconvenient.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's a non-zero chance.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you can keep that key in the car. You don't have to carry it in your pocket. See, that's the thing.
And then my car gets broken into, and there goes my house.
Don't be a pessimist. Find my car. You can find it.
So yeah,
Says the guy who lives in a gated house. It's not even a neighborhood, but it's a house.
community actually.
Sorry, I appreciate it. That's true. It is multiple houses.
Yeah. We have a issue with the door, but let's get into that later on. I'm
Again,
going back
that's
to the
rich people
technology.
problem.
Yeah.
Let's get into the issue with the door.
No,
Actually, you know what? Let me ask you a question. We're not going to go deep dive into it. How much do you think your gated front house costs? Just the gate.
just the gate.
Just the gate.
I mean, it's not been working very well, so it's going to cost.
Doesn't
more.
matter.
It's going to cost
I'm
more
asking
now,
you a simple
basically.
question. How much do you think that one door costs?
Guesstimate.
I mean, it's the six figures, probably.
Excuse me?
No.
No, sir. You don't know shit about it. Anyway,
No,
so like I said, I'm not going to deep dive into it. You're just a
No,
moron.
no.
I thought you were going to say something less, but it turns out you went to six figures.
Yeah,
Six
yeah,
figures.
It shows how disconnected you are. Bro, let me, it's man. It is six figures. Let me build the door for you.
Yeah.
Me and Tux will do it.
Yeah,
The finest door.
Celebrity door from Adil.
Bro, it'd be a door made out of marble, son.
Like, it's door by Adele.
But Adele.
It's going to say it at the bottom of the door.
Exactly.
You know, come in, welcome.
I also have a bridge I can sell you if you want.
What's your technological?
Allah.
You know,
I want the loneliness to go away.
okay.
I don't think any tech can
I can hope.
solve that.
So-
I can hope
There's a website for that.
Do you not have online friends?
they're not doing the job anymore.
Do you not play games with
No,
you know,
we already told him only fans are not considered friends.
all of your geek people?
They're only not only friends.
Do you have fans?
There's a difference. You're on the wrong website.
The loneliness is killing me slowly.
Okay. Listen, again, hasn't.
So
like,
there was this list. I'm
Wait,
moving out of
no, no,
here.
wait.
No, I'm moving out of
come on,
here.
I'm deep
Listen,
diving into his loneliness.
this entire conversation is just to lead to Shamsi's answer. So let's get Shamsi's
I have no
answer.
idea what my answer is actually.
Then let's go into the next
No,
topic.
I'm gonna need to think.
Why the hell? Okay.
I'm gonna need to think about it for a second.
All
Tell us, think about it. At the end of the episode, give us an answer.
Exactly. عندك واجب.
Okay.
That's going to shut him up for a couple of minutes. Go.
It's gonna buy us time.
CC has something. Let's go.
But لما تسوي الواجب لا تكتب اسم اللي غشيت
Oh, I
منه.
thought.
Okay, all right.
It's called a callback.
So there was this list from 2022. I don't know where it's going on right here. That had what's the name? The top visited countries, tourist countries. But let's be honest. Look, no one really counts the numbers as numbers. Everywhere around the world, even if you're there for a business trip, it's called tourism. So anyway, the number of people that visited countries in the world in 2022, right? Number one, Italy.
Okay.
Checks out.
All right,
Pizza.
86,500,000.
Yo.
In
1 year.
2022.
86
Okay.
million.
86,500,000.
A lot of planes.
So many honeymoons.
Number two, France.
Okay.
82,120,000.
Also makes sense.
Number three, Spain. 7,650,000.
When are we getting out of Europe?
USA.
Ah, okay.
Number four,
Mm.
57,120,000.
Oh, 57.
Yes.
What was Spain?
77.
Okay.
20
So
million
close. Yeah, close to the top numbers.
Number five, Mexico. 46,200,000.
Okay.
Spring break.
Yeah.
Number six, Turkey. 45,620,000.
Shaban.
Okay.
All right. Al Khalij. Turkey. My bad. After Turkey, UK with 40 million.
برضو شعبنا.
Oh,
Again?
there's a big difference between UK and
Turkey,
France.
5 million. Oh, UK and France, yeah,
And
definitely.
UK and
Because they
Spain.
don't do
There's a
soap
40
operas in
Yeah.
There's a
the
42
UK.
million
Hey,
difference
listen, and
between
you're
them.
that close, right? You're not gonna. Anyways, go on.
That's true.
Yeah. See.
You are very close. After UK is Thailand with 38,950,000. Thank you, us. And then Germany with 38
We have a direct
million.
contributor here with us.
Germany, 38,500,000. I'm surprised that 38 million people went to Germany.
Germany's pretty big though, right? Like, so there's a lot of nature involved activities, I believe.
There's also Switzerland.
Bardo pretty high on the list.
Nope. Anyway, after Germany is Greece with 32,120,000.
Oppa.
And then Japan. Japan with 31,200,000.
Oh, really? Japan is quite high as well.
Yes. After Japan is China with 29,500,000. And then after China is Czech
Czech Republic.
Yes, 28,520,000. That was
That's
surprise.
pretty good for a small
Interesting.
country.
And then Canada, 28,500,000.
Mm.
And then United Arab Emirates, 21 million. My bad, 21,250,000, yes.
Which is number 14 on the list.
Something like that. Something all the way down the list.
Okay.
But still, 21 million. And
Again,
UAE.
for a small country,
Yes.
very small country, very good number.
we're not on this list, but I know we're already we're already in the same numbers as the US. We're already in 50 millions.
Wallah?
Yes. Yearly? Yeah.
Interesting.
It depends, I think, on how you count.
Yeah, it
international
depends on what's your
visitors, regional
criteria.
visitors.
Yes. Umrah.
Yeah, Umrah count as tourism though.
Yes. Umrah now.
Again, it
Umrah-
depends-
Umrah visa now gets you as tourism.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on what your definition of tourism is. For a lot of people, if you are here and not a resident and you have a timestamp on when you're leaving, that's tourism, whether you like it or not. A business trip is tourism
True.
because you're here, you're going to contribute to the economy, and by some measure, you're going to engage with the local economy by some way or form.
Okay. So you're like on a tour. Fair enough.
No. No.
He just wanted to say the
Is
word
this what we're
tour.
gonna call from now on?
Yeah,
Every time we
I'm
travel,
saying, like,
I'm going on a tour.
We're breaking down. Ism.
Uranism.
Yeah.
Anyway, I thought that was amazing.
That's
Intriguing numbers.
very, very good company though, if we're putting the UAE up there, yani, with all of these huge countries that have a lot of things to offer. Compared to, the UK, it's what, 20 million off.
Honestly, I'm surprised Italy's number one.
Bro, I'm surprised Mexico's number 5.
You thought it'd be higher?
Spring break.
I thought it was lower.
Come on.
No, it seems right. Like the amount of people who go to Cancun for spring break.
Yeah, that's spring break. That's 2 months though.
But I'm
Yeah.
expecting
40 million is not going to go in not even 2 months. It's 2 weeks.
all
Yeah,
college
but-
students.
40 million?
not 40
All
million.
college students.
Bro, come on.
Not 40
Yeah,
million,
in
but like a good
Mexico-
chunk.
Mexico has a huge, resort economy, right? So
All right, let's open that key, son. Open that
but
key.
there's a lot of resorts there. That's what I know. So that's attractive to I
Yeah,
think a
good-
large
good-
segment of people in South America as well.
Good food, lots of culture.
No, I'm really surprised because I think the only people that actually go there for that big number is Mexicans. Is that Mexicans? Oh, that's actually true. Mexicans that are going back from the States visiting their families.
True.
That's what I'm saying.
True.
There's a lot of attractive,
But by that metric, you count expats as well. Sorry, repatriates. Sorry. So if you're going to visit family or whatever, then that
Yeah, but
That-
if your passport is American, though,
You call them
you're
Yeah.
considered American.
repatriates?
repatriates. It's
Yes.
basically people who are from that country returning to that country for a small reason, for a small time. Like if you're, let's say
Visiting family.
you're an expat worker here, you're a resident.
I just don't like the term. I don't know.
visiting.
It's a technical term. But
Yeah.
okay, it doesn't roll off the tongue, but
It doesn't.
sometimes language is weird.
Try harder, number one. Try
Sometimes
harder.
language is weird. I agree. Yeah.
No, but again, Mexico's a huge country. There's a lot to see there. Most of the countries that you mentioned, in terms of what they offer, I feel is huge. And then you get the smaller countries like Czech and the UAE, and the fact that they're competing on that level is a testament to how well developed they are.
I'm surprised that Czech Republic is there.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
But then again, it's Europe. It's easy to go to.
Prague is a big draw,
Prague is a big draw.
True.
I agree with that.
honestly. And
What
again,
is it about Prague though?
it's the sense of
it's Gothic.
Yeah, it's the sense of
Is it?
It's Gothic.
of Central European.
You'll enjoy the architecture.
Yeah,
Wallah?
Central
Yeah,
European
you'll enjoy it.
architecture.
I'll put it on the list then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Japan, I can get.
Japan is Japan.
Japan.
Oh, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
France, Italy. What's wrong with Italy? I mean, actually, Italy. in
Now,
terms
France
of-
and Italy being number one and number
Italy
two.
in terms of offerings, like
Yeah.
how can you compete? Like,
Exactly.
I-
Italy and France, I'm not surprised at number one and
good
two.
weather.
I'm actually
good
surprised that
food.
Italy is number one over France.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
that's-
surprised.
that's-
at.
Ah,
I think
spaghetti,
it's-
pizza.
No, I
gelato.
understand, but France has more. Italy doesn't spend as much time as France promoting itself.
Yeah, they got the Eiffel Tower.
Don't
give you
they?
that.
I feel like they do more.
How many commercials have you ever seen for Paris compared to for anything in?
But do you think Italy needs a commercial?
Exactly.
Yes.
I don't think it does.
Every time
And
you
this
have
is why
pizza,
I'm telling you, I'm surprised.
that's a commercial.
I think it's people who just like come to Paris, they're like, food, and they go to
Yeah.
Italy.
No,
Yeah.
so when you think of France, what do you
Ugh,
think of
the French.
really?
It's an open museum that's full of trash.
Okay.
Okay,
Fair.
no, I'm sorry. You said France. I was talking about Paris.
Okay.
France overall, France is beautiful.
Yeah, that's the thing. When I think of France, I think mostly of either Paris or the coastal cities. I don't really think of the rest of the country. Italy, for me, no, I do think of there's mountains up north. There's the coast down south. There's Rome, which is a whole different thing.
It's either you're in Paris or south of France.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But in Italy,
you would
you're go
different-
north to south. you go everywhere.
Exactly. There's more up. That's how it goes for me. I want to go to Sardinia. I don't want to go to Sicily. I want to see these different places. In France, I don't feel like I'm as attracted to a lot of different places.
Don't.
What?
I know where you're going.
Where was I going?
No, you're not going there. When he said Sicily, all right, stop.
I mean,
I was gonna say.
one of the great Arab kingdoms of
Yes.
medieval times.
I was gonna say كنت بروح هناك اقول هذا كان حقنا.
I told you, I know where you're going with this.
Yeah, subhanallah, مركز. And that's part of the draw, though, right? It's the architecture, it's the history, it's the history.
What about sports? Does football play a part?
Football plays a part,
I
definitely.
mean, I guess like Italian football is stronger than
يعني
French
that's I'm
football?
pretty sure. يعني yes, but I don't know the numbers of football tourists and how that would affect. I would imagine a lot of that affects the UK then, in that case, and Spain as well.
But again,
True.
asking as a non-football person, what is the percentage of people who are super mega fans that would actually just book a trip to see a game?
Italian league football. I'm
Italian
pretty
league?
sure they would definitely.
No.
Yeah.
Well, the league is not what it used to be.
Yeah, but the fans are the most hardcore.
Yeah, the local fans.
Yeah, ultras.
Yeah, I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
but
like,
you would do I don't know, honestly, a long weekend with the European game, probably, yes.
and I'd imagine.
Yeah,
like,
if you were in Europe.
If you're
yeah,
in
I'd
Europe,
imagine the
yeah.
Classico doing numbers.
It
That's
does.
Spain.
Yes,
And
but
if-
again, I'm using that as an example. But I
Yeah.
don't think of an Italian equivalent.
It's called the Derby della Madonnina.
How don't you know about this, my guy? Come
I
on.
heard about it in The Sopranos. Yeah,
It's,
sure.
See, you're asking.
All right, good talk. Speaking of Sopranos, I was looking at something. You said Sopranos, and I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast.
What?
Rotten Tomatoes showed the top 25 movies or shows of all time.
Okay.
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 Of all time?
Of
Yeah,
all
this
time.
was last month in July.
Mhm.
It was like late July, and I keep forgetting to talk about this. I don't know if we did or not.
We didn't.
Number
we
one,
didn't.
what do you think?
Sopranos.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah,
Come on.
checks out.
Come on.
Okay.
Of course. Yeah.
The
Breaking
reason-
Bad, Game of Thrones.
All right,
No,
No,
Game
no,
of
no,
Thrones.
no, no, no,
yeah.
no, no, no,
Yeah, those
no.
not-
Exactly,
no,
exactly.
No, not with that ending. No.
But I think we did this segment before, but fuck it.
We didn't.
Number one, Breaking Bad. 2, Sopranos.
Checks out.
Okay.
Okay. 3, The Wire.
Of course.
Also checks
Yeah,
out.
Makes sense.
4, Mad Men.
Interesting.
Hello?
Really? Is it that good?
Top 20.
It has a huge following, but I haven't gone past season one. Oh,
I haven't gone past season 2 or 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
It gets even worse. 5, Succession.
What? No, that's bullshit.
That's recency bias, I'd say.
That's what I think.
No, but a lot of people rated the last season of Succession quite highly.
All right. Number 6, The Leftovers.
I would agree with that one.
I have no idea what that is.
I have no idea.
That is,
Remember Lost?
No.
I don't want to remember Lost.
No.
Yeah, the guys that made Lost made The Leftovers.
No, but
and they made it more depressing.
I'm actually really
Alright, I'm good.
surprised to see that rated that highly.
Number 7, Game of Thrones.
Nah, not with that ending, no.
But I would say bullshit. صراحة.
Number 8, Twin Peaks.
The Return. Dude,
The
I just
Return.
watched the first episode a couple of months ago.
It's a classic. but
I could not stomach
The
a
return.
second of
the
that
return.
show.
The return.
The
is
Return
sequel,
or
right?
The Return.
Is a
The
sequel.
Return.
The Return is just the what's the director's name?
It's the sequel of the show.
What's
yeah.
the director's name? The weird one.
Lynch?
Yeah, it's basically David Lynch being unrestrained, and
Being-
I think like
Ooh.
yeah.
Rar.
No, like I'm saying, like he's amping up the weirdness. Like I don't care if you get a point of weirdness.
Okay. Number 9, Lost.
Nah,
Okay.
screw that.
Lost should not be in the top 10 no matter what happens.
Yes.
The way the
Shut up.
they stretched out the last season, last 2 seasons of
you
shit,
remember how big Lost was when it was going
until
on?
it ended, and we're
Yes.
like, what the hell is this?
No,
trash?
for the first 3 seasons, it was like the biggest thing on TV.
Yes,
first-
basically it's
the first 3 or the first 5?
There we go. Huh.
that show was built
I'm
up,
saying
built up.
at least the first 3.
That show was build up, no payoff. Build up, shitty payoff.
Same thing with Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but again,
Exact same thing.
it's bad. We are agreeing that both are bad.
I would say Lost's build up
No, they're both
Wasn't
good
the-
shows until the end.
Yeah.
The end,
Which
they messed it up.
kinda-
But the
wasn't as
thing
bad
is,
as Game of Thrones.
the thing is, Game of Thrones messed it up at the like
Final
Very-
way
very-
tail end.
It's
Not
like-
even the final season.
Well,
I'll give you the last 2
last
episodes, 3
After,
episodes.
after season, I think 3 or 5, it was whatever.
But
I
no,
don't know what's
Lost,
going on.
Yeah.
Lost.
No, no,
خلاص.
I'm talking about Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, how many seasons?
Game
were
of
it?
Thrones
7?
I think it was 7 seasons.
7 seasons.
It was the writing equivalent of being in first place in a race, and just when you're seeing the finish line, you trip and break every single bone in your body. It was that bad.
True.
Yeah.
But Lost had us like hooked من البداية.
Until the last episode.
And Lost did
Not
something-
until the
Actually, the last season.
last 2-3 seasons they just messed it up. Once it was apparent that they didn't know what was happening and where the show was going, خلاص.
Okay, the question is, could you watch Lost today?
Yes.
No, it's so long, and I
I
know
could watch it.
it's going nowhere.
Bro, it still had some really good episodes. Like in
All right.
terms of just pure TV storytelling episodes, it had like really good ones. honestly.
Okay, true.
Let's keep going. Number 10, 6 Feet Under.
I've heard it's
what
really,
is
I
that?
heard it's really good, but I haven't watched it, so I
It's
can't.
an
vouch.
HBO show about a family of people that, they run a mortuary.
Yes.
Is it a mortuary?
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Number 11, Fleabag.
I watched the first season. I really want to continue watching that. It's a great show.
It's British. Is that the first British entry?
Number 12, Ted Lasso.
Nah, come on.
Nah.
Have, you,
Nah,
watched, have you
dude.
watched the recent
I
seasons?
saw it finished. I saw the whole thing.
Oh, halas.
Yes, I finished it.
No.
And
Nah.
No, it didn't
No,
grab
no,
me
no, no,
after
no.
the first
Your
season.
heart-
Exactly. I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, like with when they introduced the therapist, I'm like,
so we would say recency
and
bias.
all the pandering and season 3 they're like, we forgot we need someone gay, and then they brought in someone. One of the players also son became gay.
Okay, so
You've been hiding it from me. I'm your best friend. Anyway, so next, let's get the fuck out of here. Ted Lasso should not be in the top 25.
It was quite apparent that okay, it's a good joke, but they kept running the same joke.
Sure,
over
but
and over
I
again.
give Ted Lasso for credit, honestly, for breaking barriers with being a sports comedy on TV. You don't see a lot of those.
Okay, hello. Then tell me why number 13 is Better Call Saul.
I would say Better Call
Yeah,
Saul is better than.
it's
Exactly.
It's way better than
Ted
many
Lasso.
of these.
Exactly.
Yeah, it should be better.
That's what doesn't make sense to me. Ted Lasso is above Better Call Saul.
But
Who's reading
again,
these?
but then again, we're giving
The
Better
internet
Call Saul a
jerks.
lot of credit here.
Yeah, this is Rotten Tomato, by the way.
Yeah.
What
Is this the audience version or the critics version
do you
in
mean?
terms of scores? Because they have two.
It's Rotten
Metrics.
Tomatoes. Of course, it's going to be the audience.
For the sake of this argument, doesn't really
This
matter.
is like for the 25-year anniversary since they launched
Yeah.
the website.
Okay.
Play
So
Muslim.
maybe critics.
So 13, Better Call Saul. 14, BoJack Horseman.
That's a great show.
I
That is
hear it's a great
an
show.
amazing
You
show.
hear? You never watched it?
I watched the first season. It got way too real. I'm like, no.
It is.
That's-
Yes.
It got way too real.
That's exactly why you should keep
It
watching.
gets
it.
realer. It's
like-
too real, and there's always jokes in the background.
Like
That's
here's the
what I
thing,
love about it.
when he went that episode when he went to his best friend who was dying of cancer to ask forgiveness, and he said, "No, I'm not gonna forgive you. Live with that pain you did to me." I'm like,
Yeah, yeah.
ooh, I'm not ready for this.
It's
all right.
dark. It's dark.
Number 15, Curb Your Enthusiasm, which I think should have been higher.
Yeah.
It should have been higher.
In terms of
Ted
comedies, it's
Lasso
better than.
got
yeah.
nothing next to Curb Your Enthusiasm.
True,
Yeah.
I agree. But
Yeah.
Curb is an acquired taste.
Yeah, it is Turks the show.
But
It is. It really is.
I
Yeah.
think, again, in terms of general comedy level and cultural impact, Curb is better than bigger.
Of
Yes.
course, I agree. I
It birthed
completely
an
agree.
entire meme of the cutaway to the ending.
Exactly.
Larry David is the best.
Number 16, Atlanta.
It's a great show.
It's a great show.
I haven't watched the
Respect
last
that it
season
made
yet.
it up to top 20, honestly.
I'd say it if it gets a couple of more seasons under its belt, it could be under top 20, but it's too soon to tell.
No, honestly, I've seen what the evolution from season 1 to season 3, season 4 is huge.
It's surreal, and I
It's-
like that it's surreal.
No, that's not just the
It's
surrealness.
different.
It's the level of storytelling just kept going up, and to the fact that he can just do stupid episodes about somebody looking for a bathroom, for like a good half an hour, and you're still gonna watch that shit,
Florida man.
The Invisible Car.
bro. You're not just that. Like there's so many good parts to that show, right? The Michael Jackson,
Kiss each other for shoes.
Yeah.
That's it as well.
That's crazy.
yeah, bro.
Paperboy.
That's crazy.
Paperboy.
The dude that self-identifies as a white man.
Paperboy.
Dude, that guy.
All right, next.
Oh,
17.
homie looks like a Super Saiyan.
All right, 17, Stranger Things.
Nah,
I've never watched.
It's a
Stranger
good show.
Things.
It's a really good show.
Really?
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Look, if Turk says it's a good show, I take Turk's word
bro,
for
but
it.
yeah, it's so 80s.
That's what I love about it.
I don't know.
All right, so 18, The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel,
It's a good show.
but not in top 20. Not top,
I mean,
not
What
top
is it?
25.
What is it about?
It's about a woman trying to be a stand-up comedian in the 1950s. I want to say 40s.
So it's a fantasy.
Okay.
It's not, but I'm trying to remember what era it was. But it's a good show. It's funny. It's smart. It's
Is it heartwarming, Turks?
no, it's not.
Stop.
It's not.
All right, let's move.
No.
Let's move.
Continue, continue.
19, The Office.
Which one?
That's way too low.
Yo,
Which one? Which one? Which one?
the US version.
The US
definitely.
version, of course.
Of course, it should be higher.
It's way too low, I think. Bro, I haven't heard
went on too long.
Seinfeld. I haven't heard any of the comedy.
That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Right? Oh,
Like, keep in mind, Rotten Tomato came after Seinfeld.
Yeah,
and
it's-
everything else.
Bro, you're telling me Twin Peaks?
It's recency
I know.
bias.
The Office being at 19 is weird to me. It's really weird.
Like, what's your best comedy?
Seinfeld.
cheers.
You're asking me?
South Park.
All right, so let's
South
go.
Park
Let's,
is great.
all right.
South Park should be up there too.
It's nowhere near here. It's not even on the list.
There we go.
Number 20, The West
West Wing?
Thing.
The
West
West
Wing?
Wing.
It should be The West Wing. I think he put The West Thing.
The West Wing.
The West Wing, yes.
Either
Nah.
way, it shouldn't be there.
Should not be
Nah.
there.
Yeah.
Liberal.
21, The Americans.
Liberal.
Americans is
pretty
alright.
good.
It's pretty good.
No,
Alright.
Americans is actually. So Americans is about this couple that pretend to be Americans, but they're actually Russian spies.
Mm.
And it's just, it shows you the tension of, living on the edge of being a spy while, being a parent at the same time. So it's a really good interplay of those two things.
Oh, America, Russia bad. Anyway.
Yeah, definitely.
So 22, Parks,
Also, moral ambiguity.
thank you. 22, Parks and Rec.
Parks
That's
and
a
Rec.
great show.
I love Parks and Rec.
That's a
I think it should be
beautiful show.
high.
Parks
Yeah,
and
it
Rec.
should
Parks
be,
and Rec
yeah.
It should be high
is
this
classic.
Definitely.
Yes.
Ron Swanson shall live forever in my heart.
Arrested Development, number 23.
Oh,
I would also put it higher.
I would put a higher also.
I think
the later seasons weren't.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
I think
Still,
that's what knocked
that's
it down.
true. That's true.
Still, like it's a classic, and like it has unbeatable moments. Honestly,
24, Watchmen.
The new one?
I'm impressed that it also
I'm not
made
sure.
it that high. Yeah, there's only
Yeah,
one.
It could
There's
be the
only
new
one.
one. It could be the only one.
There-
yes.
There's only one.
Yeah, there's only one. Yeah.
Talk
Yeah, there's a
about
movie and a
shows.
show,
Yeah.
and the show is great, but I think it's too recent to put on a.
Yeah,
on a-
it only has one
on
season.
a list,
Yes, but
I agree with you because 25 is Chernobyl.
I would see. There we go.
Chernobyl seems like it should be way higher because it's like a condensed small story. It's a one and done, and it's really good.
Yeah, but when was the last time you recommended Chernobyl to someone?
you said you're gonna watch it once.
I
you're
don't
gonna watch
know
it again.
people who would enjoy Chernobyl.
See, exactly.
I don't keep smart company.
No, but again, Watchmen for me
Habibi.
it makes it on the list because it was very well written. It was very well produced.
I'm seeing a bunch of glaring omissions, like nothing from the UK at all.
You had
True.
Fleabag.
Sure, the BBC's Sherlock. That was a
When
great
you have
show.
a country that's 360 million, it will outvote every other country.
True.
We're talking about voting here or audience. Yeah, true. In
Yeah,
terms of
audience
Same
numbers.
thing. Rotten Tomatoes is all about voting.
Yeah. Go on, keep going.
That's it. That was the top 25
But
list.
I have a
What
problem.
was the last one? Watchmen.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl was the last one.
I've never actually finished Chernobyl.
What's one show that you think should have been on that list?
Oh, there's a bunch. South Park is one.
There's a bunch then.
I mean,
that was the bunch.
Seinfeld is another.
True.
Honestly, I think Utopia should have been there.
Utopia is a
Yeah,
great show.
The,
Should
the
be
UK
there,
version,
actually, yeah.
definitely. For me personally, Boardwalk Empire is an amazing show that I would always recommend to anybody. Steve Buscemi in that role, Yanni is incredible. Yeah, those are the ones off the top of my head.
What about you?
I
Peaky Blinders.
was about to say Peaky Blinders.
I was just
Yeah.
thinking about
We were
yeah.
talking.
Peaky Blinders could have been
Tom
Sesame
Hardy's
Street.
character. Yo, that's a
Sesame
classic.
Street Should have been the Barney.
Mhm.
Barney the dinosaur.
No,
man.
Teletubbies.
OG.
Barney's
OG.
hard,
Don't
bro.
forget about
See,
Teletubbies.
Teletubbies, the cutoff hurt.
Mm.
The drugs and the cocaine. That's what
Really
hurt.
affected them, yeah.
It really
Yeah,
affected
yeah.
them.
The later
So, no.
seasons didn't have that same magic.
Exactly. I mean, like the last episode ended up with murder.
Yeah.
There was a crime scene on the set.
After Lala, I had that addiction. It wasn't,
Yeah.
Yes.
it wasn't compelling. So
When Lara and Dada got up with Baba, like, bro,
Nah.
Don't
it was
mess up
over.
the names.
I don't know who the hell they are,
Dude,
bro.
come on.
Anyway.
Tinky
I'm
Winky
surprised
Tipsy
Simpsons
Lala
isn't
and
there.
Poe. Come on, dude.
Oh,
Come
My
on.
bad.
Come on.
Sorry. Was you good?
I'm surprised Simpsons isn't there.
The Simpsons?
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever rate The Simpsons.
The Simpsons is-
Family Guy.
The Simpsons.
You know what The Simpsons is to me? It seems like it's هذا تراثنا. Let's keep it going.
Yeah, خلاص.
This is what Fox is doing with
Yeah.
The Simpsons.
Okay. This is when we discovered TV, it was on already. So we're just going to keep it
Exactly.
going.
The Simpsons at this point is 70% not good, only 30% good.
But that 30% is
Yes.
Yes, it's classic
great.
television. But
Yeah.
again, it's at a point where it is no longer the show we grew up and love. خلاص.
Family
We have
Guy.
to let go.
Yeah, Family Guy came in and disturbed
Yeah,
everything.
Family Guy took
I'm
that
not
over.
a fan of Family Guy.
No,
By the
Family
way-
Guy, the fall off was real also.
They changed the game though.
Yeah, they did.
Futurama, new season just dropped. So,
That show should have died twice.
bro,
It already did.
Yeah.
It already did. They revived
It
it
should have
twice.
stayed dead twice.
no, bro.
No, it's like the first season, the first run.
It is the Simpsons that we need.
The first
No,
run.
No.
The first run was amazing. It kept getting worse after it came back.
Futurama is a great show to have on the background. But just like,
No,
you're
no,
doing
no.
anything, you catch a joke here and there, and that's
No,
it.
the first 4
All right,
seasons
great
are
stories,
classics.
bros. Can we move forward?
Yeah.
let's go.
What's your show that's missing from the list?
He's told you the Sesame
Seinfeld.
Street. Oh,
Seinfeld.
The best.
It's the greatest
It is.
sitcom.
It is. It is. Hands down.
It's so quotable.
It's not
I am George
quotable.
Costanza.
I'm glad you know
You are.
that.
Yes, I am.
I'm actually surprised with all the bullshit of Friends and how much
Nah.
money Netflix would pay just to get the rights from NBC. That Friends is nowhere on that list.
it shouldn't be.
I'm not saying it should be. I'm saying I'm
Friends.
surprised after all there was money spent to get Friends
Yeah.
in every single way more than Seinfeld.
Friends is the grilled cheese sandwiches of sitcoms. It's something that you don't.
You don't care for,
You
but
don't
it's just
ca-
there.
It's you enjoy it. It's you can count on it. It's dependable. It's there, but it's nothing.
I don't think you.
It's the
you
right
appreciate
background
grilled cheese
noise
sandwich.
when you're lonely.
So what we're saying is Friends is mid. That's
Anyway,
basically what we're saying.
anyway.
Very. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. I don't know if you guys know this or not.
South Park is lit.
We did no, shut up.
Yeah.
We did a deep dive into Snapchat over the weekend, me and
Mhm.
Jay,
Mm.
Okay.
and there's something that came to our attention.
Mm.
That was very important for me to bring to the podcast.
Mm. Is it the snap map?
It's not the Snap app.
Triggered your
Now,
attention.
these numbers are not, I don't know how accurate they are, but I have the list of the top. You can say I think 100, but I think we'll go with the top 10 most followed
Mm.
people on Snapchat
Interesting.
Okay.
The worldwide.
worldwide,
Interesting.
Interesting.
right?
ربعنا
I thought it was fun.
ربعنا are represented.
Oh no, no.
DJ
No,
Khaled is
no
number
small
one.
cappuccino.
No, let me tell you how interesting it is.
Style, small
Look,
cappuccino.
some of them you'd be like, okay,
Okay.
it makes sense,
Yeah.
and then others will be like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Can I guess through two?
DJ Khaled is number one.
number one, Kylie Jenner.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not
Checks
DJ
out.
Khaled.
Checks out.
Okay, number two, Kim Kardashian.
Also
out.
checks out.
You want me to guys tell you the numbers?
Keep going. Yeah,
So
sure.
Kylie Jenner has 37 million.
37.
Yes, Kim Kardashian has 27.2 million.
Oof. Big
Mm.
drop off.
Big drop off.
Khloe Kardashian comes in at number 3 with 16.8.
Keep it in the family. I saw it. Okay, where are we
Okay.
going?
Kendall Jenner comes at number 4 with
Okay,
16.7.
You know what this is called? This is
I'm
called
not done. I'm not done. Shut
dominating.
up. Shut up.
Okay.
Number 5, Kourtney Kardashian with
Kidding
15
me.
million.
You're kidding me.
That's top 5.
Bro, they have the top 5 locked.
Yes.
And mom is number 4. Bad. Gua.
طيب.
Aliens don't play.
Number 6, Selena Gomez with 13.6 million.
Bro, not even close.
Number 7, DJ Khaled, 13.5 million.
Hey, boys
Hey.
representing City Boys.
Boys,
Okay.
boys, boys,
Yes, sir.
boys.
Number 8, did I say number 8?
No, you said DJ Khaled last.
DJ Khaled was 7, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
8 is Ariana Grande
Mm-hmm.
with 13.1.
Also makes sense.
Thank you. Next.
Then number 9, Kevin Hart with 10.6.
Kevin Hart uses Snapchat?
Okay.
Why?
Kevin Hart uses everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was number 9 and number 10. I forgot. what
Number
it was.
9.
Number 9. Number 10 is Lauren Gray.
I don't know
with
who that is.
10.2 million. Not important. This is where it's important.
Hmm.
Number 11 is Justin Bieber with 9.7 million.
Okay.
Oof.
Mm.
Number 12 is Hind Al-Qahtani with 9 million.
No fucking way.
I swear to God,
No
bro.
fucking way.
Yo, gotta respect.
Yo,
Gotta respect.
respect.
Gotta respect.
Respect.
Gotta
Top
respect the
50.
hustle.
Turks,
Top
Turks.
50.
أعطي واحدة سعودي forever.
Respect the hustle.
Saudi forever.
You know who's after her?
Who?
Snoop Dogg.
Yo, we be Snoop Dogg?
Yeah, Snoop with 8.1. She got 100,000 more than Snoop.
Dude.
After Snoop is Gigi Hadid.
I need that
Okay.
screenshot. I want to frame it
And
right
then,
here.
And then after Gigi Hadid, Demi Lovato. And then Bella Thorne. Then Zendaya. Then Shawn Mendes. And then Neymar Jr. And then Logan Paul.
Oh,
Nothing.
Wow.
And then Amanda. I don't know what the hell's her name
Nothing
is.
compared to
Nicki
the Qahtani.
Minaj, Lady Gaga, Ellen DeGeneres, Calvin Harris.
The numbers keep going.
Bro, like she
Dude.
just.
Bro, talk about influencing,
Yeah.
honestly.
Hey man,
Talk
respect.
about influential.
Dude, respect.
Bruh.
That's crazy.
That is
That's actually
wild.
crazy.
That is wild.
العالمية يا بعدو.
Yeah.
العالمية.
Here's the thing. And you need to also give credit to Hind Al-Qahtani for a lot of things. One, she didn't take the route that most influencers took where she just wanted to show off like every piece of her skin just to get followers.
True.
Okay.
She still acted like a mother.
okay.
She still took care of her kids,
Mm.
and she's flossing on y'all with Phantoms and Lamborghinis for the
Amen.
kids, and fucking Alpina X7s and fucking GLC Mercedes. GLS, I forgot which one.
It's called a lifestyle, Abdul.
Again, doing all that, buying a big ass house, showing you everything, the ins and outs of her life, without
True.
getting butt naked once, bro,
Mm.
and still like boss and all of you.
No,
Hey, man.
All that don't have kids and couldn't fucking do what she
no,
did,
it's
bro.
building the interest and building the audience to that level and being able to be literally on your own. Like literally, there's no you're looking around. There's nobody
Exactly.
around you.
And I think what helped with all that, because we were really discussing, trying to dissect this whole idea, right?
Of how.
I always give the hustle of Hind Qahtani. I've always been like amazed by it
Mm.
because it was a hustle,
Mhm.
right?
True.
Like it wasn't something simple, bro. She
work.
yeah, she pushed. She didn't push boundaries.
Mm.
It was none of that. It was she got everything right.
Mm.
I don't want to compare it to. I'm not gonna do comparisons, but what I'm gonna say is,
Mm.
she understood her audience. The audience relates to her.
Mm.
When
Mhm.
they hear how she speaks, it
Mhm.
feels like it's them.
True.
They have kids.
Speak-
She has kids.
Speak to your
قصة
audience.
فقه.
Mm.
Every time I was telling you the other day, I was like, every time I'm on Twitter and someone is complaining about Hind Qahtani, it's some old man.
Mm.
Okay? it's some guy,
There's a-
40s,
there's
50s,
a subset.
60s, 70s, but they're just like giving his point of view of Hind Qahtani.
Mm.
Mm.
And it's always hilarious to me. There was always guys. But she had the audience on lock. هذه كنا منا وفينا وعايشة حياتها ومبسوطة وسافرة. Like the whole idea. She knew how to capture the audience.
And did she give a fuck about anyone talking shit about
Nope.
her?
She fought with everybody publicly, son.
And
She
she-
argued with everyone publicly, and she still dominated.
because honestly, she kept it real.
Exactly,
That's
bro.
literally it. She kept
Like-
it real. This is who I am. This is what you get. This is how I'm gonna give it to you.
That is
And
wild.
people
man.
couldn't get enough of it, honestly.
I'm telling you, bro. When I saw that was shocking.
9 mil club, homie, 9 mil club.
Jay was like, "Look at this! Look at this!" I'm like, "What the fuck?" No, it was wild.
That's a number, honestly.
It is a number.
That's a number.
Yo, Justin Bieber's on top of me, bro.
No, and I'm
Well, not that
Oh,
way,
yeah,
but
no,
you know the
yeah,
vibe.
no,
Pause.
no.
you sure?
Yes, kids.
yeah. No, but come on, Hatta, when you look down at all of these other celebrities, like you're talking about people who are,
Who are strong?
business moguls or superstars in music and fashion and movies, and then you have, Saudi mom, doing her thing,
So
getting it done.
The question is when is Snoop Dogg hitting it up for a feature?
And Martha Stewart.
Yo, I would listen to that.
Look, here's the thing. I was looking at the local influencers. I think like Rawan bin Hussein has like 2 or 3 million. Like I was trying to compare with the people, like with the OGs of the industry.
Mm.
A lot of people don't even have 1 million, by the way.
Okay.
Like-
a million's a big number.
1 million is a huge number. A lot of people don't even have that.
You're talking
number.
about subscribers or active or
subscribers.
yeah, subscribers.
Like Hind Qahtani used to floss, bro. She used to take pictures of all of like the numbers of all her Snapchats and how many followers it has. All you see is 1 M. All the like everything is a minimum 1 million.
Yeah,
That's not easy to pull off.
on regularly, not just for a period of time. You keep that audience and you build and you
Yeah,
grow
and when
that
she does her fuck shit, like she gets that 11 million follow.
Mm.
And the guy, so what hint?
audience.
Yeah.
Hey, so what? طلعت صدرها.
We need to know more. There's more information that is required here.
Bro, it was wild, man. But hey, shout out to
Allah
for dominating
Allah
Snapchat.
For real.
So
honestly.
I saw this tweet, right? And I wanted to bring it to the.
Is it still called a tweet?
I found a,
Zeet.
I found a zeet.
Is
it now
that
called
the
a
new
Zeet?
term?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna use it.
Okay.
I found an X.
Yeah, I found a seat.
That just sounds wrong, man. I don't know.
Did he
I
give
don't
it to you?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey,
Hey.
Respect.
respect. It's
Yeah.
hip hop 50th.
Mm.
Yeah,
Don't
and
talk
yeah.
about DMX like that.
See, we were
Can you please?
go back.
Thank you.
Anyway, so where is it? I'm trying to find it. I think it was the president of Uganda. Yeah, the
What
president
is-
of Uganda basically told Joe Biden and the worldwide and appointed. Where is it? Hold on. Uganda tells President Joe Biden appointed World Bank president to go F himself after he suspended any loan to the African nation over anti-gay law. Biden, a Catholic who goes to church, has been trying to impose same-sex relationships to Africa using sanctions or institutions like the World Bank. Museveni, I don't know what's the name of Uganda. My bad if I'm. Yeah, I did mispronounce it. Wrote last night. An official from the World Bank rang me to alert me about the statement from that bank regarding the suspension of any new requests from Uganda for any loans. I want to inform everybody, starting with Ugandans, that Uganda will develop with or without loans?
So we're
Got
basically,
myself.
That is strong.
I have one question. Did they actually tell him to go F himself?
No, I don't think he did.
So
No,
that
but see-
was
Keep
creative
it
liberty.
You got to keep it civil.
Exactly.
This is politics at the end of the day.
But again, at the end of the day, you're telling me, oh, hey, if you don't have gay rights, I'm going to suspend your loans
because
from being a country.
because yes, you need. This is the only way that you can develop. Honestly, this is weird to me.
It's super fucking
Yeah,
weird.
to see the World Bank acting.
What
in this
what is
way.
the sovereignty you speak of?
No, no, it's
Yeah,
not about-
what is this freedom?
what
You have
is-
the freedom to do whatever you want. Oh, no, but not that.
no, and not just that. Like you're coming to an international institution that's supposed to be supporting
And neutral.
countries, and neutral as well. You're supposed to be, somebody who's not going to get involved in the policies of countries. You're supposed to be looking at the economic side of things as well.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing getting involved in social policies?
That's America being America, bro.
It's the World Bank, which is powered
come
by,
on, it's
which
America.
which is powered by the states.
Yes.
Driven by the states as well.
Is the World Bank powered by the states?
It's called global hegemony, Turk.
It's one of those institutions that is dominated by, American bureaucrats. So yes,
I
in a
don't
sense.
understand.
What else is new?
We put fronts up
True.
in the world to make it seem like everybody's in it together, but
Mhm.
we're the ones controlling things.
So like the World Series, then they just called it the World.
Yes.
But it's the American Bank.
It's the World
Basically.
Bank.
Yes.
Is it?
Yes, basically.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah, that's what I want to get to.
Driven
Yeah,
with
yeah.
American money.
It's
Interesting.
basically
Okay.
And see, honestly, and doing something like that just opens up the door for somebody like China to come in and say, "Hey, Uganda,
Mm.
guess what we have?
here's the
We
thing.
got you.
Here's the
Yes.
thing.
Banks.
We got all the loans.
We have all the banks."
We have all the money.
What's making China successful is that they do not come in with an agenda. They come in business. You have something. I have something.
Let's work on a business.
Let's work on it. And I will contort and work within your country's social, economic, and legal frameworks. I will not come with an attitude and tell you, no, you will have to, I don't know, hang a picture of the Qing Emperor in your office if you want a loan.
Qing Emperor. No, but again, Uganda is not a small country, so you're eliminating one of the bigger African countries, from your calculus.
The rise of Africa is coming.
It's already happening.
It's already happening right
It's
now.
already happening. Like South Africa is not to be trifled with.
Like, since COVID, the language of the world has been different. It looks like it's
True.
the same, but the
Yeah.
language has been different.
Yeah, remember when there was all talk about the vaccines and basically the the unspoken rule in Europe is like, forget about Africa. What about us?
Exactly.
What about us?
Yeah, like it's kind of obscene, صراحة. Like, you know what? What?
And you're not looking at it from other countries' point of view. Other countries didn't get vaccines till like 2 years late.
Yeah, like again, like basically the whole thing, but just
Because
like
us
forget about
first.
Africa.
So now I'm
Mm.
looking at you saying, okay, you are putting all these hurdles in front of me. When tragedy happened, you were not even standing with me. You kept me in the back burner until you're done.
Priorities.
Exactly.
Not the
But I'm
priorities.
saying, look at it from their own point of view.
Which is allowing these countries to kind of rely on each other rather than go and look for that reliance from abroad, because you realize at the end of the day that your community is the community that gives a crap about you,
Look, I think the idea of,
at least regional community.
hey, we will secure you if you follow our orders is not going to fly anymore.
And example A is right now we're seeing this with Uganda,
Not only Uganda, Niger also.
Niger. What's going on in Niger as well? Yeah, that's different, but it plays in the same
The same thing.
playbook, in a sense. We don't want to be dictated to anymore. We don't want to have to end up, following rigid rule systems where the only thing goes is basically what you tell me goes.
The founding principle of the United Nations was an equal.
Huh.
And again,
That's the word one here.
Yes.
Let's keep going.
the founding principle of the United Nations was an equal in the United Nations and a sovereign at home. In practice, that has never been the case because I am America. Booyah.
Yeah, that's actually true.
I must dominate.
Yeah, it's basically like my way or the highway. Like, you don't get to tell me like it's an institution where all people are nations are equal, and you have like 7 nations that have the right of veto.
Because
Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah, like it's you have over 180 countries, and you say they're equal, but 7 countries have more equality
because,
And the other equals.
than the other equals.
because they know better. Number one, they know better. Don't you know that they know
Subhanallah.
better? Yeah, exactly. They need to take care of the rest of us.
الطبقة المخملة. That's what I was saying.
مخملية.
مخملية, I'm sorry.
مخملية. Those are-
That's what I was trying to remember what Tix was saying last week.
Yeah, but-
Who are the veto countries? You have America, of course, France,
Of course.
the UK.
Of course.
Uh,
The three super whites.
yes, the mayonnaise countries, I like to call them.
Russia and China, that's it.
Russia and China. Like the mayonnaise countries and the two big countries that you can't mess with.
You
It
shouldn't
seems like
mess with-
everything you mentioned has nuclear power.
It's almost like you get me, Adil.
Yeah. It's almost like we're in this together.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
before we fall off,
We already did.
I know. So Ween Yabu came out.
Yes, sir.
Finally, the music video is out. Everyone can find it on YouTube. Search for Untitled Ween Yabu, WEENYABU. Track is already out. It came out last Thursday. My bad.
Nice fade in.
My bad.
fade.
Super faded.
Very smooth.
Yeah, very smooth. I love this track so much, man.
Fire track.
I'm so happy to see it finally come out, honestly.
Our what's the name? Editing is not gonna give it justice, especially when it comes to the bass. But I advise everyone to go listen to it.
In your car.
Exactly.
Yes.
And get new speakers. Untitled already apologizes.
And the new car.
Oh.
فتش وصلنا وين يابو وين يابو وين يابو وين وانت تدور تلاحق ذيل يابو وين شفنا لك وجهين يابو وين يابو مو واحد باثنين يابو وين ربي سد الدين يابو سد الدين ربي سد الدين يحسب ان الدوا دا بس الروش ده هو بلا بالرأي من جوا لا 6 شهور عقله بس بعد ساكت بس قلبه بيمناه والفنجان الفاضي نملاه ادرس لي حصة املاه خبرني الدور زلاه الحمد لله وين يبو تحسب دنيا فوضى جاي توطوط هنا ومناك وانت تلكلك افعالك من سنين بدو الحمد لله قرينا بسم الله كنت ادعي جعل الداء ليل صرت ادعي جعل بعين عدو وين يبو طق الفانتوم نجد مرتبتين سدو لانه برتبكين سو الدنيا هذه مالها مان ناسي مالها ومالها زال ناس اكيد الوطن تحتر لين جا وقفها ابليسها قال وين يبو وين يبو وين يبو وين يبو وين يبو وين فتح شف وصلنا وين يبو وين يبو وين يبو وين يبو
I am so in love with this track.
It's crazy.
It is a crazy
It's
fucking
like
track.
super catchy, honestly, and it sounds so good, like when you actually hear it on final version.
And we had fun making the music video also.
True.
Honestly,
Shout out to
we
Faisal and the boys involved.
حاليا في الجيب بوكس بني
Go Da Vinci.
I'm سراي لا تكون ضلي ما حدلك حتى لو تجري من بعيد تفكري ما حكون صلي في الزيت تنقلي ابدا حيرك لن تنطلي واتنيك تاني زي الجمبري كلامي شي مو عيبي كل الصين في جيبي ايش يبو انجازات وفلوس يبو انا على الحاجة تدوس يبو ليه سويلي مصوص يبو عامل ازمة بدون الرو نجاح كتير دايرين كمان حساك كتير لكن تمام
كله على ما يرام
أغلب الغلاب ما غلاب جاك الفيل ولا نطلع من الغاب وين يبو وين يبو وين يبو وين يبو وين يبو وين فتح شف وصلنا وين يبو
If you were not at XP last year or Soundstorm or Bellet, then you have not experienced this track live. This track live is ridiculous.
It's different.
You have not seen the energy
It is crazy,
that it
bro.
inspires.
I still remember when we were in Beled when Tyler was doing a sound check, and and it was only us there, and I was thinking, were you with us? You were with us, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Lena Malak also, she was with us at that time, and I was stand up front, and Tyler was doing a sound check, and the bass dropped. When the bass dropped, I felt the air in my lungs shake.
It's like whoosh.
Bro, my ears went off, my chest, everything. I just walked away.
That's the energy it brings.
No,
That's the energy.
he already fucked up the bass in my car. I lost 2 speakers now because of a title.
That's your fault. It's your fault, Adil.
For supporting him.
For not being hard enough. Okay, you need to be harder, Adil.
Shout out to Untitled, shout out to Da Vinci. This was a lot of fun working on it. Shout out to Middle Beast Records. Shout out to Lena. Shout out to Rawan. Edwin, Mo Hamza, everybody that's been involved. Shout out to Untitled for
So shout out to you for
putting in
helping out
work.
and supporting as well.
the boys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I put in work, Untitled put in work, and everybody in Middle East also put in work. And alhamdulillah, we're happy. Da Vinci put in work. Faisal also
Collective. The
great job
collective.
for what's the name for the music video. It took a long time to finish that damn music video. Fuck you, Faisal. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Perfectionism.
I've been
homie.
waiting for this to finish so I can tell him to go fuck himself.
Perfectionism, homie.
Perfectionism.
Yes.
Delay.
Yeah, perfectionism.
Perfectionism.
Trying for the best.
We left at 3 in the morning. I think they left around 6 in the morning. Yeah,
See?
I remember that.
Yeah.
He left around like 2 in the morning,
Yeah, I'm good.
and he had work.
And like staggers. You're about to do it. Staggers.
No, it was fun. Do the music video. Music video is out. Check us out. Go support your local artists.
Stahloon.
Your
Check out
local
the local
heroes.
scene.
Check out-
Exactly.
exactly. There's
Check out the
more
local
coming from
sounds.
everyone. The boys are all releasing new music. It's good to see. It's good to see this new sound of Saudi hip hop coming together. It's a long road.
There's more
But
coming.
you know, yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. With Middle East pushing for the local artists to be on the scene,
We're on the right track.
exactly, we're gonna be on the right track. Of course, there's always gonna be speed bumps. There's gonna be troubles here and there, but that's how you get to perfection. You have to get through the problems to get to perfection.
Mm-hmm.
So shout out to everybody. And shout out to fucking Untitled, bro. There's nothing for me to say anymore. Just watching him be the creative genius that he is fucking ridiculous.
Bro, like the phone call that you gave me yesterday, bro. Honestly, like, thank you for that.
Which
Like,
one?
He called me yesterday. He's like, I just want to make sure I'm seeing the same thing that you are.
Oh,
like,
yeah, okay,
And I'm
okay,
like,
yeah.
and I'm like, what?
I'm gonna
He's
show
like,
you,
bro-
I'm gonna show you,
He's
I'm gonna
like,
show
he's
you.
like, drop your phone. I'm like, okay. He's like, open up Spotify. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. He's like, I need you to go to Rap Al Khalij. I'm like, okay. First of all, it's Da Vinci Entitled right there on the playlist cover, and he's like, okay,
Yo.
Ween Yabu is number 1, right? I'm like, yes, right. He's like, the Baba is number 4, right?
I'm opening it right now so I can see it.
And I'm like,
No,
yeah.
it wasn't the Baba number 4, was
Wasn't
it?
it with the Baba?
I think we know.
I think it was.
Yeah, Entitled is a beast, man.
All right, so Entitled and Da Vinci on Rap Khalij playlist. They're the cover of it. They're already number 1.
Mm-hmm.
So Ween Yabu is number 1. Number 5 is Mesh Hal, which
Yeah.
is from Wade's album.
Mashi Al-Hal from
Mesh Hal, yeah, that was the one that Entitled helped co-produce and worked on. And right after is Lick Lick, which is Entitled and Khayat.
So,
Number 6.
And number, I think 8 or 9 is The Baba.
Number 8. Number 8 on that playlist is the Baba.
I called them. I was like, "Look, are you seeing what I'm seeing?" Entitled has 4 tracks
In the top
in the
10.
top 10 list of Rap Khalij.
beast.
Yes, sir.
Beast,
Yes,
beast,
sir. Yes,
beast,
he does.
beast.
I am seeing exactly what you're seeing. And
It
if
was
that's-
amazing.
And if that says anything, honestly, it's testament to all the work that Entitled's been putting in. So honestly, shout out to the homie.
Amen.
Respect him,
Love to
respect,
see
respect.
it. Love to see
Fucking
it. Love to see it all
bro.
pay off. It's right there. It's literally right there. It's right in front of you.
There was another rap playlist he was on. I think it was Rap Al Khalij. I'm trying to find it.
Wasn't that the one?
Taking
that-
over covers,
No,
homie.
I'm
Taking
talking
over
about Apple,
covers.
an Apple Music.
That's because Adil is bougie enough to have multiple
Yeah, it's called
streaming
Hip Hop
services.
Bil Arabi. Okay, all right, Apple.
Hip hop بالعربي. ماشي.
He's number 1 on that one.
Nice.
Yeah, now
Yes.
when Yabu's is on
When-
all,
when Yabu,
platform,
yeah, it's
all
number
out
one.
on
Everyone.
all platforms, easy for y'all to find. Go
I've been
check it
getting
out.
calls since Thursday morning. No, Friday morning. No, Thursday morning. Thursday morning.
What'd you expect, bro?
I didn't expect. I didn't expect
Bangers,
people.
bangers are dropping, bro. Bangers are dropping.
We know it's a banger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like we've known it's a banger
That's
since he
what I'm saying.
performed it at XP and tore the house down.
and the fact that you have this clean version right now allows you to appreciate just how much of a
Yeah, I
banger
played it
it
in the
is.
car. That was just wild.
That's what I'm saying. Even with your busted ass speakers.
every time the bass hits, you hear.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't enjoy shit.
Static shit,
So low. Yeah, but shout out to Entitled, shout out to Da Vinci. What a great fucking track.
Congratulations, homie.
Yeah, for the amount of things and hurdles that we had to go through.
Love, sweat, and tears.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah, always and forever.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, that was vibes.
That was great.
انتوا vibes والله.
Allah يخليك.
This was a good week, wasn't it?
Good week.
Yeah.
I have other things, but
خلاص.
let's see next week.
Yeah, you save next episode where I have to bring topic. Now I'm good.
خلاص.
No, next week's gonna be Champsy again.
بروح البيت.
Couple.
Yeah, for the miss that he did this week.
I mean,
Second.
I did have one
I
big
second this
topic,
notion.
I third.
Awesome.
I did have one big topic.
For the next 2 weeks, 2 weeks, right?
2 weeks.
For the next 2 weeks, number 1 is not gonna be here.
I will.
Thank
No
Oh,
longer,
Don't say where you're going.
I will no
No.
longer exist.
Okay, good. All
And
right.
keeping with the bit, yeah, Adil.
They
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
exist now.
We will be taking our medicine.
That's
Yes.
why we ignore you.
The
to stop
voices
the
will go.
tumor
The
that is
voices will
number
go
one.
away.
The voices will go away.
Just
I am the voice.
We'll see how the vibe is. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Shout out to tons of listeners, tons of viewers. We appreciate you for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for making it to the end of the episode. I know it's not that long and y'all want more, but
We're sleepy.
it's not the case.
We
but-
promise nothing and deliver less.
Exactly.
We got things to do.
You know the vibes.
Places to go.
We out?
People to sleep.
I think we're good.
All right, peace.
Party.
Peace.